So Anthony, what's your first impression?
Let me start with this.
All right.
Ooh, that's good.
Pretty tasty.
It looks really good.
You had to take another bite, so I'm just gonna assume that's a yes.
All
right. Yeah. So what's Nadine's first impression? It looks spicy.
I really like the
Okay. It is a little spicy. They're good.
Okay.
Got good texture, good consistency.
Lion mini taco, very famous item at this place.
They're huge.
Really good.
Okay. Hello, my name is Elijah Bilel, and I've been a vegan for over 10 years. In 2016, the Veggie Outers was formed to help more people consume more plant-based foods and get access to education and resources. We've since evolved into reviewing the restaurants that we pay a visit, based on the price, the atmosphere, customer service, and the food. We don't forget to have some fun in the process though. Join us in yet another review where we go to a restaurant and give the food a try.
I'll give it an 8. They actually have a lot to offer, like as far as vegan options, and they're an all vegan Asian restaurant. So
my sandwich was amazing, so 10.
Atmosphere is nice. I don't know if you include parking in this. If you include parking with it, it drops down substantially.
A 10. It was delicious. I loved it.
I'll probably give the price a 9 because I thought at first it was really expensive, but I'm going to give about 3 meals out of this. So.
What's up? So we're at the iconic Eatery. This is the Veggie Outers meetup. Real excited about this. A lot of people have been recommending it. We're going to see how it turns out. Okay, Gal. So what did you get on the menu?
I got the Beyond Burger, the combo meal with fries and it comes with a drink. It's either a drink or a shake. I got a shake, a chocolate shake.
Okay. And what number does that earn for you?
I'd say that it's a 9 because it was really good. I mean, I've gotten Beyond Burger or an Impossible Burger. I like them both in different places, but everybody's kind of different the way they do it. And they did it good, very well here. They kind of smashed it a bit, so it wasn't like the big thick thing. Because you know the Beyond Burger sometimes it comes out of the package kind of thick, so I like it smashed a little. They smashed it and cooked it through. And the special sauce is good. It comes with they call it special sauce. It's their own thing, I guess, and it's really good. And the fries have kind of a seasoning, and they were good. So yeah, and the shake really good, very chocolatey. So definitely that was close to perfect meal. I'll say a 9.
So Lynn?
Yep.
What did you get on the menu today?
I got the Parmesan sub.
Okay. And what would you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would give it I'd give it a 9. It was really good. The bread was a bit over toasted, and if I'd been a picky person, I would have taken it back and said it was burnt, but fortunately I kind of like it that way. So
So Tony, what did you get on the menu today?
I had some lion's mane mushrooms tacos. Lion mane mushroom tacos.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how did that stroke your taste buds?
As far as if I'm rating it vegan food wise,
whatever scale you want.
Vegan food wise, I give it like, a 7. If I'm comparing it to regular tacos, it's like a 5 or a 4.
You said a 5 or a 4?
Yes, because regular tacos are just a lot better.
Okay, Noah. So what did you get on the menu today?
I got the lion mane tacos with rice and beans on the side.
Okay. How does that accommodate your taste buds on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm going to give it a 9. The lion mane tacos were excellent. The only thing that wasn't great was the rice. For some reason, the rice didn't taste great, but everything else is very good. The lion mane tacos, highly recommend them.
So, Mike, what'd you get on the menu today?
I got the nachos, which had black beans, baked beans, tomatoes, sour cream, lettuce. There was also some crumbled veggie, like black bean burger on top of it, and there was vegan cheese.
Okay. And how does your taste buds rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would give it a 9. It was pretty tasty, especially the cheese was good, and I was actually pretty hungry, and it filled me up pretty well. So.
Lisa, what did you get on the menu today?
I got the lion's mane tacos with rice and beans.
And I know you got some ice cream too. What kind did you get?
The lemon basil. It was perfect. It wasn't too lemony to where like you ate 5 bites and you're like, oh, I'm done. It was perfect amount of lemon. Delicious.
So entree and dessert combined, what number do they get food-wise?
I'm gonna go with 9. I love the tacos, but I think there could have been a little bit more sauce on them.
So Michelle, what did you get on the menu?
I got the calzone.
Okay.
And ice cream.
Yeah. What flavor was the ice cream?
The ice cream was black walnut. I wanted butter pecan because I always get butter pecan, but yeah, by the time I got to it, it was gone. So, but it was very good. It was very good. Very good replacement.
Okay. So, entree-wise and dessert-wise, what number would you give the food?
The food was really good, and so I would say a 10. It was really good. The calzone was very tasty.
Okay. So, Frida, what did you get on the menu today?
I forgot what it was called, but it was something with fried oyster mushrooms. I think it was like the soul food plate. So it had the fried oyster mushrooms with the barbecue baked beans, and then candied yams and collard greens.
Okay. And what kind of ice cream is that?
So remnants of French vanilla and then pistachio.
Okay. What is your taste buds rate that on a scale of 1 to 10? Dessert and entree alike.
9.
Monica, what did you get on the menu today?
I got the nachos.
And how did that accommodate your taste buds on a scale of 1 to 10?
10. Yeah, they even had the sauce on it. One of the sauces was cilantro and jalapeno sauce. And I asked them if they could put it on the side, which they didn't, because I don't like cilantro or jalapeno. But I'm so glad they didn't put it on the side because it was excellent. It was really good. It really made the nachos.
Okay, Nadine.
Yes.
What did you get on the menu today?
Okay, I got the lion's mane, I think it was a hot sandwich, and it came with fries. I did get it with sweet potato fries. I got ice cream and a lemonade. I would give it a 8.5.
So 8.5?
8.5. I would say the ice cream to me is a 10. That's what he's known for. So I guess I'm rating the ice cream and the sandwich separately. Can I do that?
I'll just average them out. Yeah. But, okay.
8.5. 8.5 because my sandwich was a little too wet for me. I'd rather my sandwiches be a little not so wet. So maybe next time when I order it, I'm like, hey, can you make it a little, not so much sauce. But it was great. It was great tasting, good consistency. Food was warm. Like I said, service was good.
Sub Veggie Outers. So just because of the nature of like that being a health food store, they had hours, so they had closed. So I didn't have time to record my review. Here we go. So I got the cauliflower wings and fries, and to be honest, I'm gonna give everything a 9 across the board with the exception of the price, and I'm gonna get into that. First, food. Thought the cauliflower wings were pretty tasty, pretty well texturized. Sometimes like when places try and make vegan wings, they don't get the texture right. I thought the texture was pretty on point. Fries were also tasty, so that's why food gets a 9. Atmosphere, it wasn't anything special about it, but I like the fact that we were in a health food store, Ann's health food store. So you could easily grab something on your way out or even do your grocery shopping after you just ate. I'm sorry, but that's a plus, so he's gonna have to get a 9. In terms of customer service, I would give them a 10 because they're very polite. And Otis, the owner, he's a real cool dude. Behind the scenes, it's real easy coordinating the meetup. The only reason I would take a point off is when you order your food, it seems like you don't get everything you need all in one swoop. Like, they bring the food out to you, cool. But then you got to go back and ask for napkins and maybe even get your beverage. So, that's a little jarring. So that's why it gets a 9. In terms of the price, I would have to give them a 7. It is a little pricey, I'm not going to lie. So that's something you'll want to know ahead of time getting into it. It is going to, cost a little something. Food is pretty tasty. And I like the fact, I didn't bring this up before, but I do like the fact that they have a good variety of foods. Like, a lot of places they'll have nothing but soy or nothing but Beyond Meat or something. They got a mix of different types of food when it comes to the protein sources, so that's a plus. But it is pricey, so just keep that in mind.
Anna, what would you rate the atmosphere of this place?
I like this place. I mean, I've been in here before. They've changed the restaurant part of it over the years, and so it's a little different now than the way I've seen it in the past. But I mean, I like it that it's part of a store. I've shopped in this store before. We kind of overwhelmed them a little bit, but they do have a nice number of tables. I give the atmosphere another 9.
The atmosphere, I would give.
They do have fake plants behind you.
Well, I don't care if they're fake. I just it was the dying ones that bugged me. No, and actually they're not fake.
Oh.
No, they're not fake. Or else they put, brown spots on the leaves to pretend that they're real.
Right.
So I think they're real plants. Yeah, I'd give it a 7. I mean, it's inside a store, so it's not going to have a really great restaurant atmosphere,
Right.
The atmosphere, it kind of reminds me of this restaurant back home that's inside a store. So I'm a little biased because, it's a homey kind of feeling here for me. But normally I wouldn't like this in a restaurant setting because, it's noisy. It's not too noisy, but it's a lot going on. It's inside a supermarket. To me, I give it like a 7.
Atmosphere, I would give a 5. It's a health food store. I mean, just expect what you're getting into. It's nothing nothing beautiful, but it's nothing terrible is happening. So it's in the middle.
And how about the atmosphere in this place?
The atmosphere is nice. It's kind of like off away from the store, so focusing just on the restaurant, I like that they have the plants. Like, there's a lot of plants around. There's the diffuser they have going on, so it's a really peaceful, kind of chill, relaxing vibe. So I would give it a 9.
Well, it's a grocery store, so it's a little different because there's people shopping. But, there's plants to sort of separate us away from the grocery store. And it's kind of nice because if you needed to pick up a few things, it's right here. And they had the lion's mane mushrooms over in the organic section. So you don't often see lion's mane mushrooms. It's kind of hard to, I'm going to say 8 because it is a grocery store, but it's okay.
The atmosphere, well, it's a grocery store, and this is like the snack bar in the grocery store, kind of like, you have a Costco or other grocery stores, and so it is very nice, very clean, and I would say, for a snack bar in a grocery store, I would say 10. It's clean, yeah. They tried to make it look friendly with the plants, and yeah, did a very good job.
And what would you rate the atmosphere of the restaurant, not this, but in there?
I would do a 7.
Well, because I figured it was kind of a cafe type, so for the type of setting that it is. And I'll give it like an 8, probably 8 or 9. Yeah.
Atmosphere was great. Atmosphere was great. It's very quaint, you know, very nice. I liked it.
What number does it get?
Oh, what number does it get? Atmosphere gets about a 8.5 also.
Is your fear of personal finance holding you back from going after what you want? What if I told you there was a way to get rid of your insecurities? Every person has their own way of making money, budgeting style, and a way of spending money. The key to financial success is the ability to use the right styles for you that ensure success. So rather than making you focus on avoiding your emotions, this book focuses on empowering them and using them to achieve what you want. Learn how to build and increase the income streams you desire. Understand how to budget your money in a way that you are always moving forward financially. Know how to remove the stress from spending money by knowing what works best for your personality. Learn methods to effectively evaluate a financial opportunity within minutes to see if it's right for you. The Anatomy of Financial Success, the key to building financial confidence and destroying insecurities about money. Buy now. Available in ebook, audiobook, and paperback.
And how about the customer service?
They did really well considering the fact that we kind of slammed them here. Had to ask for a few things, had to go up and get some napkins and go up and get some silverware. I got silverware just because the sandwich was kind of very hard to eat with your hands. I kind of had to cut it up. It was a sloppy sandwich, but it was good. But I'd say an 8, just because it's a few things you had to ask for, but they also they managed really better than some places we've been when we've hit them with a bunch of people.
The customer service, I would give, I'd give it an 8 also. It was, they did a good job. It was a bit slow, but like you said, they've got maybe 2 people working back there and all these people that were ordering complicated things, a lot of us, so.
And how about the customer service here? What's that get on a scale of 1 to 10?
The customer service, the people are nice, but they're not necessarily just great at, listening or whatever, or getting your stuff at a timely manner. I ordered the tacos with no onions. It had onions on it. But, it's not that big of a deal. I just went on ahead and ate them. Also, my drink, and a lot of people's drinks came after their meals and they had to go searching around for their drinks. So, like I said, they're nice people, but it's just, maybe they too busy to, take care of, everybody's needs in that kind of fashion.
Okay. So number-wise, what does that give?
I'd say like a 5.
And how about the customer service?
Customer service, it's one of those places where there's it's minimal customer service. You go up to the counter, you order, they call your number, you get your item. So no frills about it. So I would say they weren't rude. I would say 5.
Customer service, I would give a 7. Some issues I had is that you kind of have to go up a second time to get your silverware, and you have to wait. There might not be somebody at the desk. So just to get some silverware, and couldn't really get a lot of napkins either. Also, I just get so confused about the menu, like what do they have, what don't they have, and it seemed like I wasn't the only one, because there's some people who come here for the first time today and they didn't know like the menu there's one menu at the counter, then there's the menu on the website, then there's the specials. We don't know if the menu on the counter is accurate. Also, there's one menu for everybody in this whole building. So it's a little confusing, like what they have and what they don't have. So that's the only thing I would say about, those are the only complaints I have. But the customer service, aside from that, like they have a very good attitude, they're very good people, so I'd give it a 7.
And how about that customer service?
He was very good. The prices were not correct on the menu, and you know, we mentioned that, and he did give us a discount on the prices. I mean, the prices were several dollars more than the menu, so he was very accommodating in that. So I would say I'm going to say the customer service was, I think it was a 10. I thought it was very nice. And he makes, the gentleman who served us I guess he's the owner, but he makes the ice cream himself. And the ice cream is his passion, apparently.
Okay.
And the ice cream flavors are very interesting. Remy Martin, Biscoff.
Interesting diversity.
Yeah, I mean, a purple yam ice cream, a sour sop ice cream. I mean, it's really different stuff.
Sounds essential.
Yeah, it's a little.
And what would you give the customer service?
I would say a 10. The guy, yeah, if he's the owner, he's very nice. He loves cooking.
The guy in the pink shirt behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it says on.
Yeah. And he's very good. Loves making his food. Very proud of it. His ice cream. He talked about being creative with his different flavors and yeah, had different things, and so and he was very nice. Like it was mentioned earlier, the prices were different on the menu that were advertised otherwise, but he gave us a discount and just very nice.
And how about the customer service?
10.
All right.
I think it was good. They're very, very nice people. So probably because you go up and they don't like, they will bring it to you. But I'll just say an 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very congenial people.
Okay, customer service was a 9. Service was great. I loved it. Food came out really quickly. It was good. It was fast. He has his stuff together. We didn't have to wait too long for the food. It was good.
And how about that price?
Okay, I thought it was really expensive. It's a Beyond Burger, fries, and a shake. Even though it was a tall shake, I thought it was more than 20. And of course, I gave a tip, but you know, you add the tip and the tax. I have to say a 7, and I feel like I'm being generous, but still, I'm going to say a 7. I wish it were a little less. And some of the other dishes that I thought were interesting were just way out of my range, way out. So that's mine.
The price I would give, probably an 8 on that. The sandwich was not overpriced, but there was, like Gail said, there were some interesting looking plates on their board, but they were just way out of more than I wanted to spend. So, but the sandwich itself was not overpriced, I didn't think.
And how about that price on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh yeah, it's pretty expensive. I say, you know, if you eating and
like a 1 is like, what are they doing, and a 10 is like, it's great price.
I'd say it is overly priced, but you know, not just super overly priced. Let's say 5. Is that, you know, about that area? It's like it's
average.
Yeah, it's about, you know, what you get at, you know, a regular restaurant nowadays. You know, look to spend like $20.
Price. A little expensive though. We've had this issue before where the menu says one thing and then you order and you find out something else.
At Go's Cafe.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, if you, as a business owner, if you want to charge a lot of money, that's your prerogative to charge a lot of money, but you should be upfront about it and not try to hide it. So. The menu was not up to date on the prices, so that's something they have to work on. So and it was a little expensive. So I'd say a 3.
The price, I would probably give a 7 as well. I think it's definitely gone up. I've been here before. It wasn't as expensive. I think the prices have gone up, but prices are going up everywhere, so I can't really knock them too much for that.
Inflation's a bitch, right?
It's terrible. So I don't blame them at all. The food is very, very good, so I do think they're in their right to increase the price. So yeah, 7.
I'm going to say 8. It's a little pricey for 3 tacos, but the quality is there. So, you know, if the quality wasn't as good, I'd be like 6, but it's a quality meal, so I'm going to say 8, 8.5.
The price was, I mean, it was high. I would probably give it maybe 8 or 9. It was high.
Is it an 8 or 9?
I knew you were going to ask that. Probably a 9. For mine, I would say that because, like, I have at least another meal in there for mine. So it was the meal was, okay, 8. I'm sorry, an 8, because I think the ice cream, it was almost $10, and that was a little pricey. It was just a cone, yeah. It was a big scoop, but it was, you know, one scoop in the cone. But the calzone, I mean, it was close to $20, but I have at least another meal in there to eat. So it wasn't bad, but it was a little high.
How about the price?
It is a little pricey, but the food is savory, so yeah. I would give it maybe an 8.
And how about that price?
I think it was fair. I think I'll give that for what I got, I'll give that a 9.
Okay. Good job.
So yeah, I mean, it was good. I loved it here.
Price is a little pricey. It's a little pricey. Price is a little pricey. I would say price, I would give it a 7.5 because, well, then there's all the things that I got. But, you know, I guess it's average price of your vegan meals. You know, you're going to pay a pretty hefty amount.
Stay tuned for the details on the next meetup as they're dropped in the Facebook group and on our website. Catch you later.